G'day guys, and welcome to Gatekeeper's coverage of the 2023 Vic Open. We're at the stunning Victoria Park in Ballarat, which is down in southeastern Australia. This coverage has been provided by Disc Golf Justice as well. I'm Paddy Robinson, and with me is Andrew Ferguson and Tim Bowen, and we are the Tee Off Podcast, back again for some more Gatekeeper commentary for another awesome Aussie major event. Straight up, we've got a feature card here with the two FPO players, Clare Hussey and Sarah Lee, with myself there, and young local up-and-coming player, Ryan Hart.
Gentlemen, it's great to be back, and here we have the players to watch. Luke Bain, Australia's top-rated player, youngster Lake Houston, and a couple of familiar names there from the ACT events.
Here we are, hole 1, 208 metres, par 4. This one is a bit of a dogleg to the left, but it is about 120 metres before you get to that corner. Low ceiling, lots of rough left and right. It is your choice what to throw off the tee. Just want to land in the middle and then put something close around this corner here. Bit of a hard hole to start off, boys.
Yeah, I actually, so this is not, if you were just going to rock up and play this course, this is not the starting hole that you would be playing. But I really liked the change. I think it's super fun starting hole and, a very difficult birdie to get.
It's certainly in terms of the flow of the course, there was a nice kind of area to have the pro shop and the headquarters there, and nice little warm-up area as well. So here we have Clare Huss. Yeah, it's a solid drive.
Awesome start for
Great
Huss.
try from Hussey.
In the middle's good. That's where you want to be. Sarah looks like she's following suit. If you're going to make a mistake, right side is where you want to be versus left. Left, you're really missing that angle to the Mando.
Here we have the tee-offs. Paddy Robinson.
Got a haircut 2 days before.
Yeah, looking sharp, mate.
Oh!
Boom. That's looking tasty, Paddy.
Yeah, as long as it settles.
Stop.
Yeah, that'll be okay. A bit more on the left than I'd want.
And young Rhino Hart from Geelong can throw a disc. Looks like he's burned that over a little bit, but as I said, right side's good. That'll open up a nice angle around the Mando to the basket.
How old is Ryan now? 15?
Yeah, 15.
15.
15 throwing on 125.
Yeah. Now, these trees that you can see are very unforgiving. They've got a lot of iron leaves there.
Yeah. You can see everybody throwing pretty close to the ground, keeping it nice and low. Both the girls around the corner there, very nice. They should be able to get up and down for the par. Rhino's playing the skip shot to the basket.
Yeah, now you need a pretty big action here, but... unlucky.
Hit one of the late Guardian trees. Paddy, you look like you got your justice there, mate.
Sure. I think I might have.
Do I know your discs better than you?
Yeah, I think you do. No, I was just thinking, why am I throwing a mid? I need a driver there for sure.
Yeah.
Sarah just turning that one over a little bit, giving herself a putt to save par.
I know, Huss, that will be a Baobab. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that disc correctly, but the
Baobab.
AGL.
Yes, she's sponsored by AGL Discs.
Oh, Rhino almost opened up the registry with a birdie. Would have been nice.
It was my justice, Tim. There you go.
They got you there, Paddy. You got to look.
Got a look. Oh, pfft.
Yep. Almost made the distance.
Flop. Great upshot, Pat.
He's Huss with the trolley behind her.
Oh,
Kansas. Woo-hoo.
That's how it's done, Paddy. Well done, Huss. Great putt.
Let's see if Sarah Lee can follow suit. Oh, good height. Tickled a chain, but not quite. She'll be dropping in the 5.
Rhino cleaning up par.
Sarah with a little bit of a comebacker. No nerves there. She's put that in. Hole 2. 100 metres. This is a bit of a redesigned hole from the usual basket placement. Going quite a bit longer here. I think on flex forehand's the best way to play this, coming down this left side. There is a right side avenue, but it does take on a lot more trees. So a forehand, I think, will be the preferred shot. Very good for the lefty here.
Ground play definitely coming in to play with some nice spongy areas made by these pine needles. So some ground reactions can be a little bit random. Huss.
That doesn't look like Huss's best attempt. And some children have made some sort of TP there out of sticks, and I think Huss has almost landed in the middle of it. So not where you want to be. Paddy showing off that big forehand. Looks like you've turned that over a little bit too much.
Burnt that over a little bit too much. I remember actually starting this round. It was cold. Really, really cold.
Yep, everyone's in the long sleeve, except Sarah. She's obviously not feeling the cold there. I think she just played an ultimate tournament leading up to this, so I think she must be fired and ready to go.
Drive just catching a branch there and kicking out to the left.
Rhino quickly learning that he should have gone forehand off the tee and going forehand second shot.
Yeah, he'll have a look.
Huss near the TP. I think a disc golfer was actually staying in that.
Oh, very nice from Huss. That'll be 5 or 6 metres, I reckon.
You can see this area of the course is quite protected, but there is quite a bit of breeze on that flag there. It was a bit of a windy day in Ballarat. Very, very well known for its wind.
Just with a little soft bid there.
Little lofty.
Rhino needs this for par, and he's not got that on the mark there.
Yeah, there are only 2 birdies on the day. This hole was actually playing quite hard, but in the first round, Darren Stay-Smith and Jade Brady. Hussey, another big putt.
Daz obviously with the lefty advantage on this hole.
Little comebacker there for Ryan. Paddy cleaning up par as well. Kicking onto hole 3, 269 feet, 82 metres. It's a nice little turnover, this hole here. You've just got to get around that kind of first tree, bending it out to the left, having it come back right, and hopefully just straighten up to get you on the dance floor.
Yeah, very short one, this one. You can just throw your approach putter, I feel. Just give it a gentle flex, let it glide on down there, but it is quite tight. And the holes where there's a tree 10 metres in front of your face, always scary.
Yeah, if you hit early, it makes this hole a whole heap harder. But Hussey is just showing us the way at the moment. Great drive.
Paddy, what are we throwing here?
This is an EMAC Judge. So gets a little pop, really liking it, and it just hits that.
Yeah, a little too high, I think. Shapes up well for Sarah's skill set, this hole. Needs to be a little lower. She's turned that over a little bit too.
I actually found that branch that's lowering the ceiling there hasn't come into play as much in previous tournaments or previous times I've played here, but yeah, it definitely got in the way a bit this weekend.
Just flexing that one beautifully down there. I think he's found himself in the circle.
Now, I had to put the jumper on. I remember I was cold. I was very cold.
Doesn't look it too, but from where you're putting from, this green does slope downwards, so it is a little bit of a scary run.
Ooh, jeez, it would have been nice too. Yeah, Rhino's parked for the birdie there and cashes in. Very nice. Good response to that bogey on the last hole.
Good clean up for Sarah. You'll tap on and we'll move on to hole 4.
All right, hole 4, par 3, 105 metres. You can take a backhand, righty backhand, sort of flexing something out there and having it fade back to the pin, or you've got the forehand option here as well. There was a hyzer line too that was quite tight, and I think I actually threw it on this as well, but this isn't the normal pin as well. This is a temp basket placement, and I really liked the change.
You go the backhand, Paddy?
Yes, yeah. It worked once for me in practice, so then I was just, overconfident with it.
Yep.
So.
You can go left or right of that tree that Rhino hit and be fine, but squaring it up, not ideal.
Yeah, can't go through it, unfortunately.
Get a little bit high on that one and catches some branches, but she'll be okay, I think, to get up and down.
Here you go, Tim. You see my hyzer line. It looks way more open with that camera angle.
Yeah, that's not a gap that I'm taking on off the tee, that's for damn sure.
So that is outside the circle as well.
Not a bad shot by any means, though. Sarah's taking the forehand line with a backhand, and she's got to move on that disc. That might come up just outside circle 1, maybe just outside
a bit
circle
short,
2.
I think. A bit short. Oh, Rhino, another tree kick, unfortunately. Us just putting it up there. Take a par. A long bid.
Oh, on the top. Gave it a good look.
Sarah for 2.
Oh,
geez,
almost. Yeah, just got inside circle 2 there, Sarah. Great drive.
Yeah,
Same as you, Paddy. We're going to get this one high enough. Attaboy.
Got him, mate. On the board.
Didn't pay the no forehand tax on that one.
So that was only one of 4 birdies in round 1. So shout out to Austin Blake and Ryan Michelle as well.
Good clean up for Huss. And good par for Sarah too. Hole 5 sees us leave the forest. We're at a 206 metre par 4, and this one's a fun one. You can throw whatever you like off the tee. The big backhand Annie Flex is the preferred play, hanging it out left and getting maximum distance. Going past the yellow basket here to the blue advanced pin position. Not a very difficult hole, playing 3.79, slightly under par.
Fun hole to play.
Does test the distance. Paddy is showing us that big Annie Flex line. What are you throwing here?
My back out.
Good angle on that. Maybe a little too flippy.
Yeah, I just hit there's 3 guardian trees there and I ended up squaring one of them up.
Huss looks like she's going the more direct route, which takes on more trees, but obviously shorter line to the pin.
Sarah just hanging out, taking the more hyzer route, but unfortunately clipping a branch early and dropping down.
Yeah, look, if you really insist on that backhand hyzer, you can get through some early gaps to open it up, but it is a tricky shot.
There's that young 15-year-old back doing some work to get that one round. And
that's ideal. Getting past all the first run of trees gives you open space and really, only another 90, 100 metres to the pin.
I do. One thing I really like about this hole is that there's basically 3 fairways you can take. Straight down the middle, right or left.
Just shout out to the bloke who designed it, eh?
Yeah, done all right, mate.
Well done, Fergs.
Yeah, thank you. I will claim that one. I did design this disc golf course that the event is being played on. Installed a couple of years ago now in 2020.
Paddy, you've put a good move on that forehand.
Yeah, I was pretty happy with that one.
Is that parked?
That's parked.
That looks very close. Sarah's going to want to put this one close for her par. Looks a little low out of the hand.
Yeah, she's left that one a bit wide. It's circle's edge, I think.
Yeah, might have snuck into the circle there.
Rhino with his flick upshot.
Oh,
dunking it in.
Ran the basket.
Goodness me.
He was way down there.
Huss playing very clean to this point, and she'll just take another par with that upshot. Just outside for Sarah.
Oh, if you don't mind. Downtown.
Great, mate.
Loves it.
Yeah, run it in.
She's happy with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rhino not getting big putters there.
What was that sign she did? Was that like the punch me?
Was it below the hip?
Behind,
Okay.
Yeah.
Cheeky girl, Sarah. Oh, Paddy.
Oh, they're cutting it.
Oh, no, you got it in. You got it in. You're right.
All right.
There we go. Hole 6, 630 feet, 192 metres. A bit of a tricky par 4, this one. There's a couple of ways to skin this cat. You can kind of follow the camera here and try and hang it over to the left-hand side of the fairway. You can put it down the middle here through the oaks. And there's even a kind of a right-hand fairway as well. So, yeah, certainly a tricky one. 4 birdies over the weekend, and I wonder if Paddy got
just
one.
over this round.
Round, sorry, excuse me.
I really like this hole. You've got this big, high flex shot. You've got a roller option. You've got forehand kind of flex into the avenue. Is Ryan showing us the roller?
That's a great angle on the roller.
That's good. Wait,
Yeah.
Ooh, and
poor Rhino's cooked every bloody tree out there.
if that misses that tree, that's going to be way down the fairway.
That would have been putting.
Yeah. I do remember in this first round, Luke Bain, Australia's highest rated player, going for that big Anheuser line that you took, Paddy.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, he got caught up in the trees and we lost the disc.
Oh, really?
So he had to wander back and re-tee, which is the risk of playing high and crashing into those trees, I think.
Oh, that's savage.
Us just
Wonder if he got his disc back, actually.
burning that one into the ground, unfortunately.
Yeah, he found it after the round. Always to rub a bit of salt in the wound. Once you've already taken the penalty,
Yeah.
then they find the disc.
At least he got it back.
So I like where you've landed here, Paddy, because it does open up the forehand approach.
Yes, it did manage to punch through. And
You don't get
I
to-
hated this out of the hand, but I think it actually skipped in a bit. And I'm in circle 1.
Yeah, if you come down this middle channel of trees, you've just got to throw something low because you can see the low ceiling that Ryan had to contend with there. He's done pretty well.
Us here on her third. This looks okay out of the hand.
Let's get some skip. Very nicely
Yeah,
done.
that's a look.
Touch.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
On the pole. Well done, Sarah.
You don't mind being on the pole, do you, Tim?
You know me, Paddy.
Let's
I
see if
don't
you're
have
on the
much-
pole today. Oh, yeah, you'll take that one, Paddy.
Gets the
On you.
turkey.
Hot start, Paddy. 3 down through 6. Huss just putting in the first blemish of the round for her, and her and Sarah Lee are tied up.
All right. Hole 7, another par 4, 188 metres. Really fun drive here. You want to throw something righty backhand, just get a good move on it and have it skip to the left and get a good position to then attack the basket. Another hyzer. We'll see you come in. Usually get a bit of wind on this hole too, so it makes putting pretty fun. But yeah, definitely a very gettable 3 here.
Very exposed basket. You can see the flag flapping in the wind there. I do love these par 4s at Ballarat. There's just so many different ways to play it. So you can do what you're doing here, Paddy. Just throwing something super overstable, getting that skip, getting left. I saw a lot of people also going very straight, trying to get around that second, big gum there that you guys are fading in front of.
Yeah.
It requires a big throw.
A very big
yeah.
throw. I know young Blakey Houston, shout out to the young gun from WA. He's got the arm to get around that one.
Sarah getting this a little high and unfortunately copping a branch.
Just that one branch.
Huss just tearing it up in the old vans there.
Mm-hmm.
Was really impressed with
No draft.
Huss in this round. She's playing so smooth.
Yeah, it's shaping up to be a very good battle in FPO. Huss and Sarah Lee are the only 2 FPO competitors, and they're locked at +1 at the moment. That's a very good shot by Sarah.
Yeah, she's in good position there.
Oh, that looks skinny from Huss.
Yeah,
Needs
it's
to get
coming a bit
lucky.
early. She should have a look.
She'll be on her knees throwing a forehand, I think, from that spot.
This looks good from Ryan. I'm liking that angle.
Yep. That looks parked.
Yeah.
Paddy reaching for the justice once again. Yep, good shape.
Yeah. I thought I left this a bit short
Oh, Paddy.
from memory.
That looks
but-
parked, going for 4 in a row.
Oh, it's a nice angle from Sarah too. Yeah, right there.
Very clean.
Not much wind today as well, which was nice.
I did call it Huss on the ground, taking your knee with a flick forehand, but that's great touch. She's put
Oh.
that on the pole. Well done.
Years of frisbee experience right there. Touch.
There
Must
we
be
go.
feeling good at this point, Paddy. A lot of green on your scorecard. In fact, only green at this point.
Yeah. Happy with that.
Also a bit of green for Ryan.
Can only go downhill, hey?
Huss cleaning up the par as well.
Moving on, hole 8, 175 metre par 4. Again, many options off the tee here. You can throw a big flex forehand out to the left, or the more traditional route is a hyzer flip or just a straight backhand. Try and get as much distance as you can. So you've got another righty backhand approach around that big grouping of trees to a nice open basket here.
Must birdie.
Yeah, it is.
Must birdie.
Yeah.
This must have been playing as one of the easiest holes of the day, just due to the reasonably short distance for a par 4. And Paddy, you've taken none of the options I spoke about. You've gone the
Mate. Big hyzer flip.
Yep,
She down there.
that's
Actually
gone
down
well down there.
Rhino liked it. Thought he'd follow me.
Copycat. He's got to move on this one though.
I like Ryan's. I like turning over more than yours did, Paddy, because it does open up the angle to the basket for the second shot.
Yes, I agree with you, Tim. He's in a very good position there. Nice
Sarah.
from Sarah.
Sarah and Huss just thinking, why are you boys making this hole harder than it needs to be? Just throwing a nice flat backhand straight up the guts.
Yeah, I reckon Sarah's about maybe 95 metres away here.
That's a great shape.
That looks like the exact shape you need. She may have come up a teeny bit short. But she'll have a look.
She's parked, actually. It was an insane drive.
Yeah.
Huss too. Look at this thing.
Ooh,
Oh, yes.
I'm liking the battle between the girls at the moment. They're going shot for shot.
Justice again, Paddy.
Yeah, that Justice is doing some work today.
Oh, look at it.
Wow.
Done a bit of work there.
Hart. You're looking at 5 in a row here, Paddy.
I am looking at 5 in a row.
We might see a star frame. I think everyone's putting for the 3. Can Sarah kick it off?
Oh.
That's a whiff. Bad luck, Sarah.
And this is Huss for 3.
Opens the door for Haas, and she
Lovely.
sneaks it
Yeah.
in. Well done. Taking the lead by 1 stroke. Rhino's dropping it in. Still haven't got to yours yet, Paddy. You're on the pole.
That's 4 for Rhino there too.
Sarah cleaning up the par. And Paddy with another birdie. 5 in a row. Moving
5 in a row.
to
What do we call
5
that?
down. I don't think we've got a word for that.
That's not a two. It's a, I don't know.
Here's a big boy hole.
Kookaburra.
Hole 9, 122 metres, par 3. You just want to be on either side of these 4 guardian trees that you see here. Man, these trees are
Yeah, who designed this hole?
I don't know. It's a funny little spot, actually. I wouldn't usually utilise trees like that, but, you know, you don't have as many out here, and it just looks so nice from the tee there, doesn't it?
It does.
I actually don't mind it. I just don't like when you've got the foliage on the tree low and it blocks all your putts. I'd rather, actually have a look, because I'll have no look from where I am there.
I find that the tree immediately left, that Rhino just hit, that's the one that makes me throw a forehand. And the 122 metres is pretty long for a forehand. So, yeah.
A flex forehand?
Flex it, yep,
Oh.
yep. I think I got looks at it each time, but just putting around those leaves and trees made it tricky.
That's a nice looking drive from Huss.
Yeah. I think a lot of players are just looking to get in the middle and then make their little approach, get around and,
Where you don't want to be is in that tree to the right that Sarah just faded away from there. That tree is just going to get you a bogey.
It's funny, I love being in that tree, to be honest.
Nice upshot from Huss. Sarah going to go toe for toe. Ooh, and she's gripped that a little bit. Going to be a little bit of a tester for her par.
And
Nice.
Rhino.
Deep from circle 2.
And Paddy.
Paddy, what kind of stance is that called?
It's a backhand, actually.
Oh, okay, right.
Is that
Yeah.
the most you can stretch, Paddy? Limber up.
Oh,
Pretty much,
goodness
mate.
me. It's like you talked yourself into that one.
I told you it was cold, Tim. It takes me a
Sarah.
while to get limber these days.
I do like the red hoodie, though. It matches your hair, Paddy.
Oh, that was...
Was not feeling great on that part.
Yep. Doesn't matter. Got your par. Move on.
Yeah, only 4 birdies on the day. Atticus Ariston, well done. Austin D'Alessandro, Jade Brady, and Luke Bain.
Very nicely done. This is a good hole to get. One of the more tough holes in the tournament.
All right, as we move on to hole 10, we are Huss with a nice even par, and got Sarah just a couple over. So it's all quite close, boys.
Yeah.
Very close. Very keen to see the back 9. This course does open up a little bit on the last few holes, so we should see some nice green on the scorecards.
Yeah, there's a lot of opportunity to get some more birdies there. Yeah, join us for the back 9 coming soon.